Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with ship evolution again in this case. And today we're going to decide whether we get collecting more ships or we get this thing attached. So let's get started. Alright, so based on the last episode, we have our stacked ships coming back from our Mayday hunting. And we have the Protos once again, which we've collected once before. And this other transport ship, which is, I always forget the name of it, but it is the RS-1217 transporter, which is a really cool, interesting looking ship. It's got its damages and everything like that, but we've got to get it fixed up as much as possible. But we got to figure out what we want to do with it. Either we just refurbish it or we attach it to our main ship, which I think we're going to go the route of refurbishing the transporter. But the Protos can be attached as a nacelle right over here. But today we just got to decide. We want to go ahead and attach that now or go for hunting for some more Maydays. I kind of feel like we want to hunt down some more Maydays, because if we can find another Protos, then we have a nice equal ship with the nacelles. But who's to say we're going to get another Protos though? That's the thing. Or Panos. Well, I'm seeing Protos, but I think it's Panos because there's no R. Is that the case? I forget. Yes, the Protos F1. So it was a cool looking ship, which we could scrap a lot of it, and the cockpit, everything we could change up to. So it's a pretty good ship we could utilize for the nacelle, for our piece or wing piece on the Big Blue. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But before that, we gotta park this thing onto here somehow. More or less, I could just do a connector right over here, since there is a bit of a connector here. It looks like we are missing a lot of thruster components, and I don't think we can produce it anytime soon, but more or less it could be because this ship has most of the goods. So it looks like, I mean, we don't have that much, but it looks like we're kind of running low on platinum. That might be the case, so we might have to buy some platinum, if anything, make some more thruster components, or we buy some more thruster components, but we don't have a shop that has thruster components. So we have to utilize purchasing some more ores, if anything. But yeah, let's get this thing attached for the time being. Of course, we just gonna need to do a bit of adjustments here. So let's just do a quick little thing. Right here to put a connector on here. And I believe we're still attached on Big Blue, so we can do a remote control. And I think Big Blue still... Oop, nope. That wasn't for Big Blue. This one is for Big Blue, which for some reason is called a static grid. I guess because we got attached somehow with another grid, which is fine. Alright, we get this attached. Ooh, I forget how crazy the thrust is going forward, so we gotta adjust that as well fairly soon, but that looks good in terms of getting connected. Alright, switch lock. We are now in the transport. The Protos can stay here on top, no problem, and then we can disconnect with Big Blue, and then we can go searching for another ship, if anything. Okay, before we do that though, I think we need, well, we should have, we need another port actually. I think we still have enough. Yeah, we still have enough hydrogen. I was thinking about stockpiling some more hydrogen, but I don't think we need it. But let's take a look at... We could probably take a look to see what's in store. Do we have anything to return? We do have a few things. Do I want to bring the ship? We should probably. Yeah, we should probably bring this ship so that we can redeem some of the acquisitions contracts as well. Oh wow, we do not have any more silicon. That's crazy. Did we build a whole bunch of glass at one point and lost it all? Yeah. Barely any silicon whatsoever. So I guess we're gonna have to do something about that. Or is the assembler just full? So I can't make any canvas because we have nothing there. Barely any silicon, barely any cobalt. I guess we... How did we burn all that much? That's kind of unexpected unless... Are we not attached onto here? We are attached. So no silicon. Very little ore left. That's crazy. Or ingots, not ores. Alright, we have cobalt. We have iron. We are very low on silicon and all that stuff. That is nuts. So it looks like we do have to kind of venture off to get more mats with other ships, unfortunately. So we can't even complete any of these. Well, I could complete a few of these, but like get the cobalt and get the large steel tubes. Let's unlock here. And ooh, we are a little heavy on this ship, but should be all right. We have a little too much stuff going on in here, I believe. Well, more of the magnesium that we have too much of, but not magnesium. Steel plates. All right, we're gonna back this thing up. Flip this thing over. This thing can start purchasing more hydrogen as we need it. But yeah, I think we are pretty low on mats. So we have to buy them or we're gonna have to look for them. It doesn't seem like there's any more ships out here though. That's the thing about this. So we have to venture a little bit further to find more maydays if we have to do that route. Go that route. I think one big score would be go to the unidentified signal. But it's pretty far away at this moment. But that usually would score a lot. Because we will get the factorum piece. And also the base and everything like that is like packed full of mats too. Alright, we're locked in. Let's see. Store wise, we can buy more data pads if we want to. But more importantly, we want the hydrogen. And we can buy the nickels and all that stuff. So we can buy silicon here. About a K worth. $309 worth. Which isn't too bad. So I think we should do that. And of course, we're just going to buy all the ores too. Because that just makes more sense to do that. Did it have platinum? No platinum. So that's a little bit worrying. Which is okay. For the time being. There are things we could take apart with platinum for platinum, so it's not that bad. Alright, so we can return some of these for now. Get some money back. We have more here. I hope we got more of that. Oh, that's a nice reward there. That's very little for Alright, platinum would be nice to get the 20 mil, but I don't think we have that much on us. Did we pack extra cobalt? No, we didn't pack enough. Alright, so not much we can do about making money. Unfortunately, we'll leave this thing here to continue to get hydrogen if necessary. We should probably get the silicon actually. Let me get the silicon first. Get the 1K worth of silicon. I'm gonna throw this bottle in here so I can grab the rest. I guess that's all we could grab. That's fine for now. Alright. Let's head back to base. Get these back. And we should be good to go. So we're very low on thruster components, unfortunately, so we can't make these things here. So we need to find some more ships so we can do a lot of dismantling, unfortunately. Alright, so also if you're wondering why I sound kind of like strange, it is because I'm coming down with something. A bit of a cold, I guess. So kind of congested. Hard to really breathe on the nose, but yeah, I hope it sounds okay. Let's situate ourselves here. What we need to do. So the go here. GPS pointer is a no-go anymore because we got rid of it. Well, we got to the Mayday already. What else is there? There's a few points that we traveled far away and had some babies around. So we may have to check those. Ships here, I think it is a GPS point that we don't need anymore either, because that's where our ships were. Okay, so I think there was a few of these, right? Maydays for like that were when we're flying to explore for the factorum. There were some of them marked as mayday at certain distances, like that right there. And I think that's it, right? That might just be it, because that's where we were headed towards at one point. I don't see anything else that we marked, so we could start heading there, but we don't have to jump that far to get a mayday point. I think we just gotta jump a little bit close. Yeah, I think we just need to jump a little bit close to that point. Maybe halfway, then more maydays will be found there. Not certain, but it's an idea. So we would probably want to go. So this one, 1214 away. Whatever that is. 1214 ways come back for MD, so that's the maydays. And then we had some over there too. So that's kind of heading back home to the original spot. So should we do that? Probably. We have the power to do so. We could jump maybe, I don't know how far we want to jump, like 10k away? No, 1,000 away? Or less. I think we do 100. Maybe more will spawn in the vicinity. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a quick jump. Even if we do 100, it should be too bad. So let's remove that. 100 would be a small jump. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a quick little blind jump. 100 away. And see if things spawn. If not, then we'll just keep going straight into that direction over there. Or maybe we should go in the direction on the identify signal. Which I think is very far. Alright, we're here. Let's see if these spawns mayday wise, but how do I see if I could even point myself to the unidentified signal, see what that's close to? That's close to nothing. There's a good number of maydays right over there where we originally were for Factorum, the warship where we ran into. But if we stay here, anything is spawn. We're 100 away from our space station. Yeah, 100, 300 away. Is there anything to spawn in this direction by doing this? I don't know if we're far enough for the mayday to spawn. We'll give it a few seconds to see if there is anything. Alright, so no luck there. I guess our best bet would be to go as far as to go in that direction. That's a mayday 12k away checkpoint. So let's just do that. I mean, we do 100 by 100 by 100, but what's the point of doing that? So we could just find that checkpoint. Right. This one? Was it? Yes, it is. Hopefully that's the right one. Looks like that's the right direction. So hopefully we get some good maydays out of this, because it's a far jump. Alright, looks like we could complete the jump distance, so we'll glide forwards it, and then if other maydays show up, we can stop and grab those. Alright, mayday popped up. Could have been two maydays actually that popped up right here. Let's see if I can slow down in this way. There's one going 20 kilometers away and one that was 14 away. So now the problem is that we gotta sit here and wait for the points to show up. So I can locate them unless I can spot them from afar, which may or may not be possible. Ah, there's one here and one there. Okay, so one towards the sun and one in this direction. They're roughly the same distance, so I don't know if I can spot it with the binocular. I don't see it, but all right, so that's cool. We are looking at the right direction, so that works out. So there's the, it should be this direction here, I believe it was, right? All right, we're gonna go full speed forward first. And shoot, you know what? I should have changed up my thrusters. Oh, maybe we couldn't. I don't think we have enough mats. We should make the big old thrusters in the front there. Well, that's fine. All right, so get our camera ready. Are we able to spot it? Oop, right there, 12 away. Right there. Ooh, what is that? Perfect. The mining carriage on the side too. Those are worth getting because you never know what's in the car containers. Okay, so the other one is 16 away from where we're headed at the very moment, which isn't too bad. It's not too far, so that's good. So it looks like we got to travel like 1,000 kilometers away to get a decent spawn of these things. That looks like a station. Right? That is a station, isn't it? It's a pirate station. Alright, we're 2 away, so we need to slow down. I'm gonna turn to the side a little bit to slow down because we have a lot of thrusters that way. And even utilize the back thrust in this case to slow down a little bit faster. Alright, we're about 1k away from doing that, and then 15k in that direction near the unidentified signal. So if it disappears, then I won't be able to see it, but I think we should be okay. Alright, so the ship is here. What is this? That very much looks like a station. Or is that the haunted... Oh, that's the same thing, I think, right? The haunted sector? Haunted section? Sector section? It looks like it. There's a turret right up there. Yeah, this looks like the haunted sector thing. Or section. Okay. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. So that's unfortunate. But good for parts, though. There's a turret up there, and I think there's a turret down here. Yeah, right down there. So if we find a way around all this, then we should be good. But probably not gonna be easy. We gotta get tucked in. We gotta go right in there if we can. I think we tried this last time. We got destroyed. So we gotta do this all over again without getting shot down. And we're good. Okay. Now, will we experience the whole haunted piece this time around if we stay long enough? So at least we get another chance at that. I guess. Oh, yep. Whoa. That was right. It does spawn kind of in this vicinity. That's awesome. I don't know what the timing is on it, but that was pretty cool. That worked out. Unfortunately, they should put some sound on here. It should like scare, make it more eerie and scary, but it's fine. Where is this turret? I'm gonna pop my head out and get destroyed. Ooh, that was close. I'm just gonna claim the grid for now, which doesn't really do much. Okay, let me just throw some stuff in here. The turret was on top on some Right there. A little hard to see. On top of this. There we go. All gone. Grab the ammo. Take that out. And we're good to go. This one on the bottom too, but I don't want to worry about that just yet. So what is the timing on the block, the timer block on this thing? Where it shows up? I mean, it wasn't even that scary though, but I guess if you stay here long enough and that pops up, that'll be kind of spooky. Ooh, interesting. I mean, we could turn it on if we really, really wanted to. Toilet. Armory. All right, cool. So there's not much here. The haunted sector or section is section, right? Section, yeah. It doesn't even stay long enough, really. It'd be awesome if it stayed a little bit longer, but oh well. There is another turret underneath somewhere. Down here, I believe it was. Right there. Can I get close enough to disable it? I forget what here was like extra batteries and such, so we could merge more batteries together if we need it. Oh, I also forgot there's these lockers that has some stuff. Not a lot, but here's the battery right there. What else is there on this thing? Nothing, just plants. All right, perfect. So nothing special about that. We'll just grab our ship, dismantle what we can dismantle out of there. I feel like if we can throw in the 2 batteries onto this machine here, our ship. We have 2 batteries up front already, which we can utilize. So the battery would be right up there. So we'll just line this up kind of like this. And get in there. Might as well do it. Might as well get the extra free power source, because as you see here, it's actually running pretty low. So we'll just grab all this, basically. Alright, there we go. So we got a nice little free battery, so then we can just throw in a quick little welding pad on this side. And on this side. Oop. Did that go on there? Yeah, it did. Okay, not gonna be the easiest thing to do. But we're gonna get that done. Okay, we are semi-lined up to it. Don't know why I'm doing it this way when I could remote control into Big Blue. But it's fine. There we go. We are in, but of course we... Oh no, we are still a ship. So we did that very, very interestingly enough, where the battery was considered a ship. So that kind of worked out. All right, so we can throw in a... I don't think we have our hacking pieces with us, do we? Oh, we do. So we could just throw in our hacking computer here to grab that. So it's attempting to hack this battery, I believe. So just my luck, it cannot hack it successfully on like the first try. It's taking forever to kind of hack it. That's crazy. I could just done this and got it at this point, but I thought I'd give it a try. Maybe it's kind of messed up right now. I don't know, but we'll leave that alone. What else is there? I guess we can just grab the rest of this. We don't really need to do it that way. Oh, there you go. Finally hacked it. How many attempts did that take? Like 40, 50? That's insane. Alright, so we can throw in some building repairs to get this done. Probably quicker this way. Yeah, let's just do that. Because we don't need anything on here. So I think I'm just going to do that. I guess we just throw it in this way. Throw one up there. Oh, there's no connect down here. Oh, there's connected here. So we just do the 2 for now. Build and repair the 2 systems. They're going to be on fly mode. We'll leave the grind color alone because we're going to do janitorial stuff here. So we do grinder only for now. And we should be good to go. So we just turn that on and hopefully that will just start grinding down that ship here and pick up random stuff, I guess. So let's see what that's looking like. Building repair is dismantling stuff. Perfect. So we'll wait for that to dismantle and then we'll go ahead and grab the other mayday nearby. Although we should probably grab the other battery right here. Oh, not there. Here. Yeah, let's grab that. That is much more quicker than actually hacking it. So if we can utilize that and keep it without it get dismantled, then we attach that one to our ship as well. Do we want the oxygen? I'm gonna hack it just in case. I don't know if we need it though. Alright, build and repair is doing its work. We can grab the rest of this stuff here. And one of the lockers actually had another medical component, so that's good fine because we could always utilize that. And I see the generator, gravity generator. One of the lockers, where was that locker? Back here? I mean, building repair will pick that up for sure, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. Okay, so we may have taken everything that has control, so building repair is not doing anything anymore. So what we're gonna do is do a detach on the batteries and the oxygen tank, right? Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. There we go. So that should allow it to do what it needs to do. I guess not, but we can always do this. No big deal. Okay, so we're gonna change the color, the grind color, so we get this dismantle. I think this thing kind of converted to my ship because we took over like the things like the con container, the battery, and such. So I guess it was worthy enough to be called mine. I guess I don't know. Well, I just stopped all of a sudden, but we'll just take care of that. Because once we're ready for it, we're gonna merge it right into that thing right there. Do we want the oxygen? I don't think we need it, really. Why do they say it that way? I don't think we need it. Yeah, we do not need it, so we can get rid of that. I mean, we could just attach it and keep it, but I don't think that's necessary. We'll grab this and do a discharge. And I guess once they're all done, we can just get rid of them. We don't really need these sitting out here, but we did it more or less. Just get some free batteries in a sense. So it's just easier to charge up the ship and all that. Alright, so hopefully made enough clearing so that I can just try to grab this battery as soon as possible without having to wait too long. So we could just kind of like hover on top of it. Right over here. Head down a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna work. We got that artillery turret right down there that's kind of pointing right at things. We would have cut a lot more on this side in order to get that done. And I think we should be fine and dandy to get this merged in. There we go. Now the only problem is I'm gonna keep converting this thing to a ship. Alright, so free power from our newly found haunted section. And then we're gonna head over to this other mayday that's in that direction. So we should be able to hopefully get another ship and bring it back this time around and not get another haunted section. More or less, the mats on this thing wasn't that great. 3 medical components, maybe 6 gravity components for the gravity generator. And the rest is more or less steel plates. And I guess some interior plates and also construction components because of those right there. Nope. What happened here? That must have been when we were putting a projection on and it built that together. Yeah, I think that is the case there. That's really weird. Hope that's not part of the projection now. All right, 2 building repairs, and still that took quite some time. All right, building repair off. Let's go to the next mayday. Hopefully it is a ship that we can utilize. So it is in this general vicinity. Right there. Right there. That's our next target. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what ship this is, but it seems like we've taken this over once before as well. It's one of those smaller ships, I think. I don't think there's any weaponry on it. I didn't hear anything or see it. Oh, there it is. Turn on top. And that's about it. Here's the cockpit. There's some rockets there too. Yeah, we've definitely took over something like this before. Why did I not pay attention to that? Alright, that scared me a little bit, but we should be okay. Might get shot going out to this body location. Nope. Okay. Alright, so where was that Gatlin turret? It was right there. In here. Oh! Jeez, there was a warhead in there. Oh. There goes the other warhead. So this was a trap. Great. Yikes. Oh, there's some thruster components on this thing too. Alright, I could just come here and just grab whatever we can grab, I guess. That just probably destroyed a good chunk of stuff. I could have just hacked it first. That would have been smarter. Another mayday worth nothing. That's just unfortunate. I could have destroyed the cargo that was there. That's gotta suck. Yikes. That may have been the case, but it's alright. We're not gonna grab any batteries on this thing, so waste of time. Should probably not have gone that close. Or I should have just put a hacker on it. We just turn build and repair on. Start scrapping this thing up. Nothing we could bring back. Oop, 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 oop. We're gonna crash. Nothing to bring back, to be honest. This thing doesn't really carry too much anyways. We could have blown up something that's been useful, but probably not at the same time. I don't know. Let's see. I forget what the name of this thing was. Let me see if we can find something. Yep, let's find this here. This just says large grid. That's useless. Kind of don't want to take it over because then it won't allow me to redeem the pieces. So we just do this. Oh, access denied. Let me detach it for now. Just called a large grid. Great. There's no name on this ship. And it's kind of drifting off a little bit too, which is not a good sign. We could slow it down by putting a landing gear or something like that and grab it. Should we do that? Probably should. Basically, a landing gear and mag plate would do. I'm just going to do a landing gear like this. Nice little boot to the face kind of situation. Okay, grab that just to slow it down. Oh, what did we grab? A section of it. That is not what we needed. So the larger section is drifting off while we just grab the smaller section. Yeah, we need this more than anything else. So we're going too fast. Great. We just basically launched it even further away. Because why not? Yes, why not? There. Yes, that will do. And the rest is just basically steel plates though, so it's kind of useless to even do anything with this. Yeah, it's alright. More mats that we can utilize, especially the glass. That's also something we need anyways. But yep, this is a terrible run. Only scrap, basically. Useless ships, unfortunately. Well, we're planning to turn that space station of ours into a big ship. We definitely need more and more mats. For sure. Alright, so I guess while we're still here, there any way convert some of these into more thrusters? We need backward thrusters in a sense. Do we have more mats for, not a large one I guess, but more for like a smaller thruster? I mean, metal grids is what it really needs. I don't even know what's in here. No. Yeah. We might actually get away with building it a few. Actually, we found a few ships that had some, so then this should work out. I mean, right here is a prime spot too to have some thrusters going forward. So we could potentially try that out. Like right here, just throw in 3 right here, which would be nice. So we could do conveyor tubes, or I'm thinking we do this, if anything. This would look a little bit better. Right here. Then we throw in some smaller hydrogens right here. And we should be good. Do we have enough to do that? I'm not too sure, but let's see. There we go. So we got some backward thrusting there. That's free from everything else, which is perfect. We can put more here if we need it. Probably should have done this a lot sooner, obviously. Oh, these need steel plates. Interesting. All right, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Throw in our thrusters. 1, 2, 3, and that's good to go. All right, so we got 6 more backward thrusters for stopping power. Hopefully that's a decent chunk. If not, we can add more elsewhere. But that should help us slow down pretty significantly, I would hope. All right, still waiting for all this to get dismantled, which is, again, more or less just steel plates, so. Oh. Of course, you release the block that... not release. You grind down the block that I was attached to while I'm spinning. Great. There you go. Let's not do that again. Come on. Really? It's really uncalled for. We could jump a K away and see. Like halfway. What is halfway? 800 kilometers that way and see if there's any more maydays. We could do that. Hopefully get one good ship. At least we get when we get back. I would hope. Let's do 800 jump. Yep, there we go. In this direction to get home. Let's do this. Right, 800 away, halfway home, which isn't too bad. Our thrusters, or backward thrusters, we need to set up again. Oh, we got BB brakes. All this will be BB brakes. And then that we have our thrusters, backward thrusters turned off. All right, perfect. So now if we go fast forward and stop, we have much better stopping power than before. So that works out pretty well. So we get a lot closer now. Ooh, more maydays, more maydays. Oh, I completely messed that up. I have no idea where that was. Up in this direction, maybe. Wow, 800 kilometers away and it's one other mayday. I guess we got to go about 800. Maybe 200 is the main number, but who knows. It was in this direction. All right, so it's in this direction near this meteor or asteroid, which we are already looking at. And there's only one mayday, so nice to have 3 maydays in this case. We're gonna hightail it forward, and hopefully this is a good ship. That looks like a business shipment. Pretty big station, pretty big ship it looks like. Might be worth adding to ours. It's 12 away, so once we get there, we'll be able to tell what kind of ship this is. Okay, so I'm not sure if I've seen this ship before, but it looks interesting. So the cheesy thing with the hacking is that as long as we have the parts, we can just find a good spot, put in the hacking, and let it do its work. So we can call it ours. With the weapon, though, it might, when you hack, it might shoot. So that's another issue with that. All right, about 2 ways to start slowing down. That is a ship or a station? I'm okay. I'm okay to slow down pretty quickly. Gonna go in a little bit closer. And we could take over artillery or a turret or wherever we want to shoot this thing ourselves if we really care to. But let's see. I think we've seen this once before too. The interesting looking ship. I guess if we get right over here, we should be okay. But yeah, once again, if we hack this thing, if it doesn't prioritize the turrets, which I think it does, it might start shooting like that connector if it gets built and everything like that. This is more or less a satellite-like thing. Just see if there's any weapons on this side. If not, then that would be probably the ideal spot to get to. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hopefully there's no warheads like before. That's also another thing to be worried about. Alright, I think I have the hacking components. Alright, so let's just head on to this side. So basically we're gonna head over here and hide from any of the turrets. That's a grav gen or gyroscope that's not finished. I think we're good here. I kind of want to see what the ship is and can we keep it intact. I hope so. I think we're kind of safe to go this way. Like I think I've seen this ship before. Maybe in a slightly older series, but this is the one of the mushroom looking like stuff or ship that we've taken apart before. Or is this ship evolution 1? Our first ship that we used? It could be. Alright, let's throw in some hacking computers. Get this thing hacked up. And it is hacking connectors. See, that's why they want. I'd rather hack the turret first. See if I can't target that. Looks like it hacked the oxygen generator. But maybe it doesn't have any ammo as well, so who knows? There's an interior turret, and I think there's a Gatling outside. Yeah, there's a lot of Gatlings actually. 4 of them. One's incomplete, so we don't have to worry too much about that, but still. I'd rather you seriously hack those Gatlings instead. There's a grav gen that has nothing in there, so we can grab that if we want. And we can peek in here if we want to go that route. There is... That's a... Is that a turret? That very well could be a turret. Yes, it is. So, yeah. But I don't know if they have ammo in there, though. That's the thing. But this is that mushroom ship that I utilized in the first ship evolution, I believe. Which is more or less a station. Yeah, the mush station. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I do wish we could prioritize taking over the Gatlings. There we go, the interior turret there. But I need the Gatlings outside so I can see what's going on. I'm just going to turn them off as we get them. But we have it off. Okay, so I think we're safe to explore now. Yeah. This is the first ship evolution station that we've taken over. This is the mush station. I really remember all this. A little bit of nostalgia here. It's got the hydrogen tank and everything like that too. We could take this back home, keep it, and utilize as a station. Because it's kind of like the design that we were going for too. Kind of, not really. Alright, cool. So hacking should be pretty much done almost. There's a few things that it's trying to take out. I think we're just going to bring this thing home, to be honest. Let's just do that. But before we do that, actually, we need to find a nice conveyor spot or connector spot, which could be back here. We can utilize that, but that's a little too low. I think we have to utilize something back here. So this should be in, yep, nice spot here to do something like that. So we can just do connect it back here. All right, so mush station round 2. I mean, we'll keep it. It's a nice little station that we're familiar with, so might as well. Build and repair. I hope they're off. Yep, they are. The nifty thing is that we can utilize this as the station that we've been wanting. And the station that we have currently will become the big old ship. So that could be the possibility here. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this landing gear. Although we could just use the landing gear actually instead. We probably have to because we have build and repair right over here. But we get rid of build and repair as well. Don't need them anymore. Get rid of that one. Alright, that's fine. We don't have to get rid of the other one for now. Although we probably should. Alright, much station. That'll be ours. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this one too. Into here. No, we're just gonna do it this way. Wait, is it really called a static grid still? I thought it was called, I changed it to big blue already. Does it just not like to save? I guess not. Alright. Oh, okay. You wanna lock in? And we're good. Perfect. That's connecting to the oxygen tank. That connects to probably nothing at this point. Oxygen tank to here to, yeah, absolutely nothing at this point. Nothing in the cargoes, unfortunately. There's some ammo left, but not a lot. Prime chamber with nothing in there. Cargo with nothing in there. I think that's it, right? What else was in here again? Oh, hard to tell now when we connect it on there. Definitely some like hydrogen tanks. Does it have hydrogen in there? It does. 100%. Nice. Grab this one. Is there ice in there? No ice. Just all these Gatlins got stuff in there. Some ammo. Alright, I think we're good. I don't think any other maydays are spawning, so I'm not worried about that right this moment. Oh, one thing we gotta make sure is it is currently a ship, so that's good. So these blocks here are just like random blocks that could be floating around. Is this thing fully attached? That's what we gotta make sure of as well. Oh, I like this. I didn't even realize this. This looks pretty cool with the lighting. Alright, so we just gotta bring this back here. Gonna secure this a little bit. Although that just kind of ruins the design, I know. But we'll just secure that piece a little bit. There's a lot of connectors on this thing, which is crazy. But there's nothing in this ship whatsoever. That's the sucky part. But should be fine. Got thrusters and stuff on here. I'm just gonna tear this one down because I don't need it to be doing anything. This was all attached to an operational thrusting source, which is probably my source of power actually. Everything else is not connected, so that should be fine. All right, let's bring this back. Where is home at this point? 808. Top left. And I need to get some oxygen as well. Alright, so the mush station could be basically our actual station. So we could utilize that. And then continue to work on the space station as our battleship in the case. It's going to be a really, really tough build. Because it's going to utilize a lot of materials that we don't have. One, because we're not near a component selling store anymore. We're more in an ore selling store, which is fine as long as they sell the ores and ingots. But we also don't have a lot of money, so that's also the problem. And if we stayed where we were before, that would have been nice too. because we're gonna just buy more ships and attach it to Big Blue. So lots of differences here, lots of issues that we can think about. But it's the challenge of the game. Or scenario at this point. Alright, time to jump. We're gonna go 80. I think it was at 809. I'm gonna do a blind jump close to it because that gets a lot closer than actually getting to the station. It will lead us like 2 away. 808. I think that'll be fine. Let's go back home. Alright, that jump did not do us any good. Oh, but there's a Mayday around here. How's there Mayday around here? Did it, I guess it spawned. Like 15 away from where I am right this moment. Alright, so if I fly forward, yeah, nothing's gonna happen to this thing, so we should be okay. Let's go that way, 6 away. It looks like there's a Mayday at one of these points here, 15 away. So I'll just put the empty marker there for now. We'll come back for it, if anything. But I think we have enough ships and stations and things to kind of like situate ourselves a little bit. So we could merge in the Ponos onto Big Blue. We can find a place for this ship or station. Oh. You know what? The space station is right here. I'm flying towards the beacon or economy base, which is the KOA. So we were a lot closer than we thought. Okay, let's get this out. Let's get ourselves situated so then building repairs there will be able to fix this thing up. It might take away some of the access denied stuff, which is fine. Is there a lot of access denied stuff? Looks like just the antenna, which is fine. I don't really need an antenna on a station. Alright, so I'm put this thing underneath. Alright, I should put this on the right side. For now, we'll put this thing on the left side because we have a lot more building repairs. Actually, not really. We have a bunch of building repairs on the station, and the 20 away is where that Mayday is. So I'm gonna have to deal with that in a second to marker it. Alright, there's the light show. Let's just repairing everything we can out of this thing. Much smaller station than we had in mind with the larger one, but again, we haven't touched this thing for a while, and I said I was going to turn it into a ballast ship anyway, so that may be the case. But we'll let building repair do what it needs to do for here. We'll fix the rest of this, which I kind of recall how to fix it in a way, but not necessarily. There's a Mayday around here. Right there, actually. I'll put a GPS point that says go here. So as we go that direction, we know where it is. Alright, so looks like the bus station got repaired, all fixed up already, which is crazy fast. And in here is where we could go in and fix this thing up to be same as what it was. So once we get that fixed up, then we could like kind of see what we want to do with it. Although I think we just want to just turn it into our station that we can utilize for long term. As you see here, we do all that craziness with it if we need to. But we gotta get rid of these hacking stuff as well. This belongs in our ship. We don't forget that. So we definitely can spend some time fixing this up if necessary. a lot of these kind of blocks here that is being utilized to build the ship up. It could be a little bit rough to put back, but should be too bad. It's very tedious to do in essence, really. So as you see here, just me doing this now, it is extremely tedious. Put this back together as it is. But more or less, it's actually still fun to do. I like the fact of refurbishing ships in this case. I was just trying to figure out this whole circle bit, and then we'll call it a day from there. The bottom bit here is where it could get a little tricky. It's not. It's all mushroomed out. It is called a mush station for a reason, I guess. There's that. This piece here. And I think this is, yep, that is this piece here. Quite complicated of a build. I think it goes into a roundabout over there, right? Pretty much done in essence. We just gotta round this out here, which I'm not gonna do that now, but so it looks like we got the haunted section once again. A random warhead exploded bit of a mayday. No idea what that one was called. And then we got the bus station once again. Now that's again going back to ship evolution number 1, as this was the main part of the ship, which I highly doubt I'm gonna merge it with Big Blue, but we probably gotta keep it as a station next to this one here. So that might be the best idea for the time being. All right, so that should take care of today's salvaging ship evolution. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.